within this system of inverted meanings, war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. Of course, the victims become the oppressors, right? And this is actually the strategy of woke identity politics and social justice warrioring, right? I think the acronym was DARVO, and the second part of DARVO is reverse victim and oppressor, or something like that. Or that's the last part. Reverse victim and oppressor, something like that. In other words, it's part of the understood strategy of woke political maneuvering, if you will, right? That you reverse victim and oppressor. In other words, you tell people that the victim is the oppressor, and you tell them that the oppressor is the victim, which is exactly what is going on in Gaza, right? This is precisely what's going on. So you have an organization that is represented as tiny little David fighting big bad Goliath, right? So Gaza is supposed to be the tiny little David. Israel is supposed to be the big bad Goliath. But in reality, behind Hamas is a gigantic structure. And they're getting help not only from the Muslim world, they're getting help from all the Western world, and in particular from the US bosses, right? We've done a lot of work on the website to document this. So just go into the website and look for something, because that claim is all over the place, right? That the US bosses are in fact the main promoters of world jihad. We make this claim all over the place, almost in every article we publish. And we have reams and reams of documentation to support that claim, right? So in reality, it's not tiny little Hamas battling big bad Israel. In fact, it's the US bosses, the best friends of Qatar, who is the daddy of Hamas, right? Those are the guys screwing up Israel, the US bosses, right? So Israel is still David. They've always been. The Jews have always been David. And Goliath, the true Goliath, the US bosses, the most powerful people on the entire planet,